Welcome all to the stream. Join up while I do some technical things in the background.
See you later.
Okay, guys, the podcast is on. I'm just doing some things here in the background. Make sure everything is running perfectly smooth. So, feel free to join up. And there we go. Chat is also up and running. Okay, good. We're all set. And switch to podcast mode. Welcome, all of you, to the podcast. I mean, so far it's just me, so I'm going to be running some background footage of some recording stuff that I've done in the past. Hopefully you guys enjoy while I wait for people to join up. Capiche? Capiche. I mean, it's not really like you can answer unless you type it in the chat. And Streamlabs is on, and everything should be on. Let me just grab Mr. Discord. And whoop. Okay. Venom Tales. How are you doing, my man? Somebody should get...
Alright.
Yay. Tekla, how you doing as well? Up in the YouTube chat. So, Venom Tales, introduce yourself to the couple of viewers that we've got so far. You don't have to do your real name. Just so that people know who you are.
Alright, hi, I am Venom Tales. How are you guys doing?
Okay. They're going to be doing great. Dude, your microphone sounds amazing. Like, it's loud and it's perfect, and I don't have to turn it down or anything. It's great.
Thank you.
Sometimes I have to turn people's mics up or down, and it's kind of a hassle, but it's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go message Helldog, tell him that this is running, because I know he really wanted to come and, like...
Actually be early this time?
Yeah. I mean, he thought we were doing it on Saturday, so he did show up, so he is slightly early. Yeah. Tekla says he's good, but he's super tired.
I mean, I'm not tired, honestly. I just finished eating, so, I mean, I'm just Okay.
Oh, what were you eating?
Food.
Nice. Pretty good answer. I like that. Smart. So, you excited to talk about Phantom? What's your thoughts on Phantom so far, like as a merc?
Uh, as a merc,
Yeah,
um, he needs to be more team oriented.
yeah. So what do you mean by that? Like, give us just a short rundown on what you think.
Like something, he needs something that can make him more team based and helpful for his team. Because
Yeah,
a lot of people, when they see a phantom, they're like, "Oh, it's a phantom."
yeah, true. I've almost been kicked a couple times from rank just because I was playing as Phantom. Or no, not even playing. I had him in my loadout, and people got really mad at me.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, perfect game, perfect game.
What I think of Phantom personally is I have too many cards for him
Mhm.
because I have a special edition
Yeah,
in Nuclear Winter. I have a
yeah.
gold card, I have a silver card, and a bronze card.
Yeah, I get it. It's interesting that because I've got like one card for Phantom, and he's a lot of fun, right? Except that why would you play him outside of casual, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of
because
like,
most of the time when people see Phantoms in a ranked, they're like please switch.
yeah,
It's
because
like you're
what
not going to be useful.
yeah, because he's not even like a sniper. He's not even like he can't detect people, and he only works if he's like disabling stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. Have you played him before? Do you have him unlocked?
No, not yet. I played him in rotation a couple times though.
Okay, so far gameplay wise, do you think he's fun or do you think he's pretty lame?
I mean, when you're playing in an actual game, he's
Yeah,
pretty lame, honestly, in my opinion.
yeah. So
Because most of the
hmm,
people who you play against can already see through
yeah,
see you when you're cloaked anyway, so there's no point in having the cloak.
true. I've gotten a couple cheeky headshots as a sniper just by seeing phantoms walk straight at me, but while cloaked. But they're like you can see them when they're sprinting. It's very visible, and if you can hear them, then that's even like a point less for phantom.
Yeah.
Did you get to play him or know how he was before he was actually introduced into the game for the closed
Um
programs that you did for him?
no, I wasn't.
Okay, so it's pretty funny. The katana was actually his primary weapon.
Really?
Yeah, so it did a one-hit kill on almost everything,
Dang.
and he was completely invisible, and he had no sound. The armor blocked all of the everything. He was pretty overpowered actually.
Dang. Imagine that now.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. Like now that would be pretty overpowered, and people would be whining about it. But it's good so far. Like
Yeah.
he's not that broken. Madman says, "Hey Pug, Phantom is bloody terrifying if you're playing against a good one." And I'll
That
be
is so true. I
that
played against a
yeah.
good one, like I think it was yesterday.
Okay, give us a detailed recount of what happened.
Basically, he was flanking us the entire time
Mm-hmm.
and picking off one of all of us like one by one,
Yeah.
trying to he wasn't really going for too many stabs with the katana.
Yeah.
He was mainly shooting us with his guns from behind.
Mm. And it's terrifying if they're far away enough you can't hear them, and if they're, patient enough you can't see them, and
Yeah.
it's scary. And sometimes I know this. I play proxy, so it's a one-hit kill for me with a katana, and it's terrifying trying to like. You're not sure whether he's gonna hit you. You're in range or you're not. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, it really is.
Okay, so right now, let me just pull up my Chrome tabs. Sweet. I've got Phantom in here. I'm going to give you a fun fact as well. Did you know that Phantom and at least Proxy and Vasily were both supposed to have cloaking devices
Really?
originally? Yeah. You can actually have, they have voice lines, the Karma Chameleon.
Oh yeah.
Proxy and Vasily say that as well. They
Huh.
also say I'm like going dark or cloaking It's pretty cool. I wonder how the game would have turned out if more than one character had cloaking.
That would be weird.
That'd be
honestly.
really, yeah. We'd get some weird gameplay out of that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, Helldog is almost home. Okay, so we'll give him some time. He's got time. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't worry. So he's American. We don't know his real name. We do know what he looks like. People have clipped inside of his mask. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. He's pretty ugly, I'll be honest.
I've never seen him, honestly.
Just Google like Dirty Bomb Phantom real face. It's pretty weird. And he's got weird
Alright.
hair. He's got like a weird double ponytail.
Honestly, he could make a man bun out of that.
Yeah, true. So Dirty Bomb Phantom real. Let me see if I can find an image and I'll put it right there on the stream for all of you guys. There he is. Oh, what an ugly guy. Where's my video? He's weird. He looks kind of like Vasily, I'll be honest. There he is. That's Phantom. Oh, in all his glory. Look at that beautiful man. What a gorgeous, gorgeous man.
I don't see it.
He's right here on the stream. If you
Let me see.
yeah, if you tune into the stream, you'll see the beautiful, most amazing.
Oh God.
That's what he looks like underneath the mask.
Jesus.
He's gorgeous. He's a beautiful man. Okay, so that's what Phantom looks underneath the mask. It's crazy, man. He looks so weird. He's so blocky because I don't think they had to render the face underneath the mask. They just kind of like hodgepodge something in there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So let's go over some of his attributes. He's reconnaissance, right? He becomes invisible. He scouts around. He's got 110 health, 410 sprint. That's pretty standard, kind of like Vasily. And arm and diffuse 5 seconds and 8 seconds. So there's nothing crazy about that. Madman says, although good phantoms are scary, low-level players playing him, say, below level 30 and 40, it's like having one less player. That sometimes is true. That is very, very true. Do you have any experiences playing with or against any low-level phantoms?
None that I can recall
Oh, okay.
right now.
So it's okay if I say one?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's okay.
So I was playing as Proxy, and we were in Train Yard, and there's, you know, in the MG room, behind there's like the parkour spot where you can double jump from a wall and you get in really quickly from the attacker's side.
Oh yeah.
In that spot, I placed a mine right on the window, and a phantom came out at me. He was invisible. He stabbed me, killed me, and stabbed my proximity mine at the same time. So he exploded, and I just put the mine there and he just kept exploding over and over. It was the funniest thing, because people
Wow.
just don't learn. Okay, so let's see what else we can learn. His ability, obviously the refractive armor, it's gone through many changes. At first, he was almost completely invisible. He was completely silent. It used to cover, you know, protect him more. What do you think his ability is at now? Do you think it's a good state? You know, the settings, the invisibility, the sound. How would you describe him as he is now?
If he's trying to sneak around,
Yeah.
and it's like nobody's really shooting each other, it's really easy to hear him.
Yeah, that is true.
And basically, I feel like everything else is pretty okay. The cooldown is also pretty fine as well.
True. Madman has a funny story. He says, yesterday I played against a team that had 6 phantoms below level 10. We won,
Wow.
but I felt sorry for the other team. The phantoms didn't know how to go invisible.
Really?
It's
That's
like
interesting.
like you're missing the main key factor that makes Phantom Phantom. Gosh, it's so funny. Okay. So let's see. Refractive armor grants Phantom invisibility for prolonged periods of time. Phantom's invisibility decreases the faster he moves. When his refractive armor is activated, he is able to sneak behind enemy lines with ease. Refractive armor also acts as an extra health bar, draining energy in place of the Phantom's health when hit. This makes him more resilient on the battlefield, shrugging off grenades and sniper shots that would kill other mercs. After the load and unlock update, refractive armor generates an EMP aura that disables any deployables within its small radius, less than 10 meters, and for another 5 seconds after leaving, making him a powerful merc for crippling enemy defense points. That is true. He did receive that weird aura thing that disables deployables, and it's really cool because it makes him more viable.
Yeah.
Would you say? Yeah. But what do you think of it in casual, and then what do you think of it in ranked? Like, what do you think that ability, how it works in those different scenarios?
Honestly, I feel like most people who play Phantom in casual and don't really know too much about Phantom see that EMP field and think, "Oh, I have no clue what that is."
Yeah.
Like what does it do?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. So they don't know that it's like an EMP.
Yeah.
So, like, that's pretty much how I feel people in casual would see it.
Sweet.
And in ranked, I feel like it would feel kind of underpowered.
Yeah.
Unless you're on Trainyard, because you can go on, because you can cloak under the bridge.
Yeah, true.
And,
true. Disable everything on top.
Yeah. So that's probably one of the only maps that Phantom's really viable in.
True. So I think I'll give some of my thoughts too. I think for casual, just like any other merc, you can play him in casual and really nobody should really care about that. You can have lots of fun with him. I play Phantom and Red Eye and stuff like that randomly in casual for fun, and he's lots of fun. But the invisibility ability to be able to disable deployables is such a niche, so specific in ranked, that unless their team is comprised of auras, proxies, and cushwhackers, then you're not gonna be doing much as Phantom.
Yeah, that is very true.
Okay, Helldog is joining. He's grabbing a drink, so he should be here in a couple minutes.
Alright.
Okay. So, for his loadouts, were you here for the first edition loadouts for Phantom?
No, I wasn't. Not.
Okay, so you probably
seen many people use them before.
The knives. I remember that. Getting a knife as Phantom was the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. And since there's 3 loadouts per knife, so I think you've got 3 backhill combat knives, 3 Stilnata stilettos, and 3 katanas. There's a 1 in 3 chance that you actually get the katana. So it was like a 2 out of 3 that you wouldn't. So it was crazy. People with Cobalt loadouts with like a knife, and that would be it. It was pretty funny, I'll be honest. And there is hi Boxer, how you doing? Little Boxer down in the YouTube chat. It's true that have you played against any Phantoms or with Phantoms that say it's not the size of the knife but how you use it? That happens to me all the time. People that
I've never came across that ever before.
Oh. Yeah, Shady Bear says, I still got a Phantom with the Stilnata. Love trolling with it. Yeah, because you don't expect Phantom to have like a tiny knife. You expect him to have a big sword.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how about you give Phantom the shimmer when running that you get while standing at the moment. Separate the EMP from the cloak, and that should work. So what does that mean, Mattman? Do you mean like make the EMP a second ability and make him less visible? Could
that might be what he means.
Yeah, I think that's okay. So Velma, what do you think about that? Do you think that giving him a second ability for the EMP and making him less visible when running, do you think that would be make him more viable, or would it be the same way but just different things? What do you think?
Sure.
So what do you think? What do you think that would happen? Like, would you think that he would become more viable in competitive if we make him less visible?
God.
Adidas Krasovski.
Das Kosovki. What's up, bitches?
Hard bus. Dirty Ice, how you doing, my man? There in the YouTube chat.
Oh, it's the $1 millionaire.
The $1 millionaire. Okay.
You always gotta give
$1 is more than
Yeah.
$69, right?
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Oh,
lately
God.
I've been playing with Venom a bit, and every time he says a number, like even if it's less than 69, just keep on saying that's more than 69. Just like every single time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll run it through you guys. What do you guys think? Madman said that we should make Phantom less visible when running and make the EMP a second ability instead of just, you know, with the invisible cloak. What do you guys think about that? We'll go with Helldog, who has just joined, and then Venom. You can. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know why, like, Phantom's ability is supposed to be sneaky, but, like, sometimes I used to play Stoker for, like, Stoker's one of my most used mercs. And once it's, like, a Phantom, I just place on an ammo station in front of me, and if it goes like this, I just shoot all around me in the corners to check where he is, and it's pretty easy to get him, because you know when he's around you. He's not
Yeah.
sneaky, because he's disabling the devices.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Yeah.
true.
Like, it just takes a sneaky factor away. I'm gonna sneak behind someone and stab them, but then you just hear, like, like fucking broken electricity as if you live in fucking North Korea and the concentration camps.
Okay, Venom, what do you think?
I think Helldog's pretty right, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
always
that's
wanted
actually-
Phantom to hack, you know, like he could take over enemy deployable. So let's say the enemy has an hour station, and then you kill the hour, and you're like, bitch, this is mine now, and then your team has an hour station without having an hour. That would be fucking lit.
It'd be like Sombra, but in
Yeah,
Dirty
yeah,
Bomb.
that's what I was thinking.
Hey, Sombra's shadow, dude. Don't be racist. Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, we've got Madman says, well, that's what the level 80s tell me to do. Makes sense, you know. Some people have different opinions. Richard Jones, my man, how you doing, my boy? You're in Oregano. You mean Oregon?
No, I mean like the spice. Oregano.
You're in Oregano. Okay.
Like the spot, yeah.
Okay, so
The only map I see Phantom useful, to be honest, is fucking Bridge.
And
Bridge.
Shayard.
Mm-hmm.
Trainer not that much. In Bridge, you can sneak into the last objective, and in Bridge, you can get on top of the bridge, and you can disable the choke point behind the EV.
True, true.
Yeah.
But like I said, like, not good. If there's like someone who knows what they're doing in the game, they're gonna fucking outgun a Phantom every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Helldog, Venom and I were talking about, you know, the whole situation with Phantom at the beginning. So what do you think about Phantom as a merc as of this moment, right? What do you think about him?
This moment, he's fucking underpowered. Like
Mhm.
like I said, he should get the ability to be able to take over enemy devices.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how fun it would be if you have like an ability which you can use
Yeah.
every 30 seconds. And it's like, let's say, 5 feet radius.
Yeah.
And there's an aura, and then like on their health station, you just rush them
Oh.
with your team. The aura starts shooting.
You
Oh, bitch, it's mine now.
makes sense.
That's how hilarious that would be. Like, yeah, it should have like a half-minute cooldown, so you can't just like walking around and be like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Hey, by the way, I'm Jewish.
Okay, Madman says, anyway, how is everyone? Yeah, how is everybody? I'm pretty good. How about what about you, Venom?
I'm pretty good too.
Okay, Helldog, how are you doing? How you hanging, my man?
I'm getting ready to not be sober at New Year.
Nice. Okay, so also Helldog, what do you think would be, I don't know, do you remember, you were there for the original Phantom abilities, right?
I had 50 kegs saved up for him. I was like one of the first motherfuckers abusing him.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was so fun.
Yeah, so
Like, this bitch could survive an arty strike, dude. That was so funny. Like,
Really?
one of the
yeah.
if you turn on the perfect second, it was so funny. A guy threw an arty strike at me and then ran past me because of the smoke. It didn't blow me up. It just lowered a little bit of health and took over my refraction armor. Then I just stab him in the back. He's just hacks.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so fun to use him. But yeah, the melee system back then was kind of weird, and with Phantom's katana being added, like kind of broke it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you type into YouTube Phantom Beyblade, you're gonna see like a guy doing his DPI at like 1
Yeah.
million and spinning around and killing everybody with katana.
Yo, that's funny. So it's so interesting having somebody that's been playing for such a long time, because you get some crazy stories of things that really don't make any sense, you know, or now, like Phantom being so overpowered. Because normally you think about Phantom and he's so underpowered.
I mean, you know, it would be a pretty smart political movement to make Phantom OP again, so people stop bitching about Javelin.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
to bring away the attention, to just bring away the attention, shift that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It still won't fucking.
Okay.
It won't help anything out. Though. That's the issue.
Phantom Beyblade. Okay. Dirty Bomb.
But,
Oh, that's
hold on,
like.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're gonna play that right here and right now. And where is Zot? We can pause that and open this thing right here. Let's watch this Phantom Beyblade running.
Why is Steam offline? Oh, I turned it off.
Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you're watching the clip. There was a guy who back in the day in train yard, you know, the fucking
Yeah.
train, like the fucking little, like the what's it called? The fucking little part of the train, the little
Yeah,
container.
yeah.
Second objective in train yard. Back in the days, you could melee through walls, and the train wasn't as thick as it used to be. So people would plant in the corner and sit in the back of the train, just hitting people trying to defuse it. It was ridiculous. So back in the day, what you could do is plant in the corner of the train and just sit behind the train carriage and just keep on fucking batting people to the walls and killing them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was so fun, though.
Yeah, I'm seeing this thing, and this is so broken.
It's unbroken and special.
Oh my gosh. Beyblade.
I want someone to make a compilation like fucking like with Tripalovsky and just like fucking Phantom like teabagging everywhere, just
oh my
spinning
gosh.
around.
That is crazy. Cause I remember back then the what was it? The melee system was completely broken.
Yeah, after people like, oh my gosh, melee broke, and it like then like the devs were like, okay, bitch, you're complaining about the melee being broken, we're gonna break it for real, bitch. Let's see how you're gonna cry now, bitch.
It's that what is it called? What's this? I remember back then there were so many Sparks who were very quick, right? And they had the cricket bat, and all they did was the same thing as Phantom. It's crazy.
Sparks back in the day, like her gun was even broken, like more broken. She didn't have fall-off damage. She could like insta get people with headshots, and the gun charged way quicker.
Wow, that's crazy. So okay, so now we've gone over the Phantom Beyblade. Oh my gosh, what a world we're living in. And do you remember?
I am back.
Yeah, sweet. So what do you think, Mr. Helldog, about the original first edition loadouts for Phantom?
That makes you look at them. By the way, I added my second account.
Sweet. So like
I'll be on your second account.
Nice. Okay, so like, what do you think about having a knife instead of a katana?
Oh yeah, it just makes no sense. Like a katana is like his ability, if you ask me. But yeah just hey, only 30% of the cards have the fucking ability, which Phantom is supposed to have.
Yeah, and you remember like back like way before he
back
actually.
Then there was even less loadouts with the katana.
Yeah. And even then it used to be like, what was it before, when his katana was his primary weapon or something like that, and he could one-hit kill everything.
Yeah, there's only 4 cards. There was in Gen 1 which have the katana.
Okay.
4 out of 9. That's not even 50%.
Math. That's crazy. Okay, so now that we've been talking here for a while, I'm gonna ask the big question: how do we fix Phantom? Ow! How do we fix him? What do you guys think?
Well, first of all, take his katana away. Take his katana away. He's not Asian, because that's just racial profiling right there. All right. Don't assume his race.
But keep Kira though. Keep the katana Kira though.
Yeah.
Because she's Asian.
Kiratana. She is
you
Japanese.
You should give Guardian a katana then, because she's Korean.
Yeah, she is Korean.
Oh my gosh.
No, remove the cricket pad. Just give her the katana.
Have you guys?
Phantom's
Yeah?
American, right? Why does the British guy get the minigun, but the American gets a fucking katana? Makes no sense.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Give Phantom a minigun which makes no noise when spinning and he's invisible. Just sitting in the corner. And all you hear before you die is...
Oh my gosh.
That would be amazing.
Oh, have you guys seen my speaking of Kira, have you guys seen my Kira Dirty Bomb rank tutorial?
Pretty sure a long time ago.
Okay, if you haven't,
You have like a bunch of ranked tutorial videos, so most of them.
yeah, so I'm gonna put it right now on the stream. You guys tell me if you guys enjoyed it. Whenever you guys want to tune in, I'll play it. I'll play it right now. It is amazing. It took me a lot of work to do. So here we go. Here's my Kira tutorial. Konnichiwa. 私の前は後ろのパグで、これはあなたのためだけにスーパーかわいいビデオです。だからキラビデオしたい。あは、どうして？彼女はとっても可愛いから。バカ。裏話。キラの博士研究は彼女の最初のメルミッションのうつ、そのうち武器を搭載した衛星に接続。I quite frankly had no free time. Oh, and then we've got her transformation when she activates the laser beam. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kevin, how you doing, my man?
Oh, I actually haven't seen the Kira one. I've seen the Stoker, Rhino, and Phantom, and all that shit.
Yeah,
same.
It's pretty dumb that I went through all of it, you know, just making an anime episode out of it. It was so funny.
Yo, Pug, did you see my meme in Discord?
Okay, I'll check it out.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that. Oh.
Oh
God.
yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen it. Yeah.
I'm-
Okay, so
I made it myself, though.
okay, we'll go back.
I was with him when he made it too.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so fucked up in my head, so the first thing I thought when I read this, I was like, yeah, John F. Kennedy wanted to prove that if he was in office, wouldn't he?
Oh my gosh.
That's
Oh
the
my
first thing that
gosh.
came to my head.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, what do you guys, how would you guys fix and make him more competitive for ranked, right? How do we fix Phantom? We'll go with Helldog. How do you fix the poor old Mr. Phantom?
Well, clearly the issue right here is that like feminists are oppressing men, and that's why he's so weak and he got nerfed. So what we need to do, get rid of the feminists and give him a hacking ability. There we go.
Nice.
Vote
So-
for me.
Vote for you. Vote for Helldog.
Helldog.
Make Dirty Bomb great again.
Okay, oh my gosh. Keep your pants dry, your dreams wet, and remember, hugs, not drugs. Nice. Thank you, Madman.
Scarra the hug.
So, now honestly, how would you solve the whole situation? Like
I would like I said, I would give him like a hacking ability. He should like if he would look like they should have like a 30-minute like not minute like minute
Mhm.
30-second cooldown.
30
And if
minutes.
he looks
30-minute cooldown.
just wants a whole competitive match, right? You can
Yeah.
hack the fucking EV, dude. You're just gonna straight up turn around and fucking the turret is gonna be like the one
Destroy
from
your entire
Bushwhacker,
team.
killing everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, but he should be able to hack enemy devices. It would
Yeah.
be quite. It would be a big game changer though, especially in ranked. If like the enemies have on a certain point, let's say on bridge, they have under the on top of the bridge, let's say our station. Your team
Yeah.
rushes, and the Phantom activates his ability, where on the 5 feet radius, every single device turns into a friendly one. Then
Yeah.
their our station is gone and they're fucked.
True. That would be
Yeah.
pretty dope.
It could change choke points a lot, make Phantom useful to like be able to turn choke points around.
Yeah. And not just like only when there's defensive abilities down that you would use Phantom.
But
I
honestly,
just imagine someone who's like a new playing the game. Oh, an enemy ammo station. Let me take it over to my team. Oh, there we go. Fucking moron. Like, I'm productive. Look at me.
But honestly, I feel like splash damage wouldn't do that though.
Okay, so Venom Tails, how would you fix Phantom?
Make him go through walls. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have no clue.
True to the name of a Phantom.
It's either that or you can't.
True. Because like I don't know. I'll go with.
Oh, I just got an idea. You know, like
Yeah?
Rainbow Six Siege has like a mercenary. I don't know what the fuck her name is. She has like a weird spooky mask on. If she downs somebody, she can interrogate him and know where
Yeah.
the entire enemy team is.
Yeah.
If Phantom could do that, it
Oh.
would be actually pretty good. Like
Yeah.
if he goes down to a down enemy, he
Yeah.
can interrogate them.
That'd be pretty
But then
cool.
like the issue here is like decaying out though.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
Or
would.
if he stabs somebody, it should like give the ability to like use it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That would
But
make
what
more
if
sense.
someone comes into the room and tries to kill him too?
True. True.
Yeah,
What
I
if?
mean then he gets killed and gets fucked over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that could
That's
be
the
that
whole
could
point.
add like another layer of you know, complexity to him. So that would be a pretty good idea.
Because he's a scout.
He's a
He's a
He doesn't
recon.
spot shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
recon, but he doesn't do like jack shit as a recon.
Yeah.
I mean, the most effective could be with him in rank is just like sitting every time in a different corner of the people spawn and trying to take out their most valuable target, being like their best medic or shit like that. But even that's
Yeah.
not that useful.
That
Because
is.
eventually
Yeah.
there's gonna be
that's
multiple
true.
people spawning and fucking you up.
Okay, so I'll give my thoughts on how I would fix good old Phantom. I guess make him to be more competitively viable. You know, the invisibility is kind of pointless. I mean, it's a nice thing to have, but he should be able to detect people. And I think that I don't know how, but like maybe like Caveira does from Rainbow Six, like you said, right? When you finish, like you interrogate.
Ugly name.
True, but
Yeah.
it's
Just adding it. Just
Yeah.
adding it.
it's you know, interrogating somebody that's down, maybe hacking equipment, you know, something like that. Adding an ability to detect other players would be good. You know, maybe an ability to hack enemy equipment for a limited amount of time would also be good. That would be interesting. Now, how do you guys think splash damage would fix him?
Oh my god, splash damage and fixing.
Reduce the cooldown of the refractive armor, like by like 2 seconds.
Effective armor is not that effective though, it's the issue.
Yeah.
So maybe give him, because the thing is, they may be thinking, okay, well, javelin does 400 damage when you hit somebody directly with your rocket
Pug,
launcher.
can you accept my friend request on Steam of my second account so I can send you a link?
Yes, my dude, I will. So maybe what they're
I just
thinking
added you
of,
servers.
yeah, what they're thinking of is, we give him 700 health points for his shield, right? But since we give him health in the shield, we've got to give him 1 HP, right? So he's got 1 health, but his shield does 700 health. It never runs out. It's just like, it's just
That makes no sense.
you
That
you
makes
act,
0 sense.
right? But follow me, right? This is how splash damage would fix it, right? Then you
Alright.
disable the hacking ability, right? There's no more there's no more like EMP. But what you give him is a big
Freedom
sign.
of speech.
It's a big sign that says I am invisible here, that follows him around, right? Because
That
we
would
need to
be
balance the game, right? If you have him invisible, he's got to be
And
able to-
randomly he makes the sounds of man's not hot. Boom! Skra!
he goes "Skrrra" every now and then.
Every
Oh my-
5 feet.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
You just hear like slowly. The thing goes.
Skrrr.
Skra! Pop, 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 pop.
TG186, how you doing, my man? Okay, so, oh my gosh, let's,
I'll be back.
yeah, it's so
Okay,
funny.
Pog, watch this on stream. They should give him the hacking ability, and that should be the intro of Phantom.
Okay, send it to me. There's the
I
link.
did on Steam.
Yeah, I'm checking the link. Oh, Hacker Man, yo, I love him
Hacker
so
Man.
much.
He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
That's
Have
how
you-
Phantom looks under the mask, by the way.
Have you seen that movie though? Kung Fury?
Yeah, it's fucking lit. Where Hitler shoots through the phone. I love it.
It is such a great movie. Let's be honest.
Hey, that's the Polizei. Nein, nein, nein. Pop, pop, pop. Just starts fucking shooting.
Oh my
I watched
gosh.
it think twice in a row. That's how much I loved it.
So
That movie is fucking
yeah, I guess the way we can make him more competitively viable is giving him something that not just disables abilities, but like turns them against.
lit. Whoa, did you just say people with disabled abilities?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm not the one who, you know, I still have those sound bites that you said that one game. That was
Want me
funny.
to say this podcast too?
No.
Say it.
No, I'll be
No.
I'll be demonetized more than I am now.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! You
well,
can
no,
still monetize
Pug
yourself.
needs his
I
money.
Don't worry, he got mad donations, dude. He got $0.00001 million.
Sweet. Oh my gosh.
AKA $1. That's more than $69.
Oh my god. Okay, so any parting thoughts you guys have right as we end the little podcast we've had? Any thoughts you guys want to give out to the Dirty Bomb community and Splash Damage? What would you guys want to say right now to them?
Splash Damage, don't fuck it up again.
Nice. What about you, Venom Tails?
Splash Damage, optimize your game so I can actually run it above 60 frames.
True,
Or
true.
no, above 30 frames. Sorry.
That's true. Also,
I remember one update that fucked up the game that everyone lost like 50% of the FPS. That was when I quit, dude. That was like, fuck this shit.
okay,
Was
and
it the Mofo update?
No, it was earlier.
okay, and I guess I'll say Splash Damage. Please give me the overpowered shotguns. Thank you very much. And
No, you mean the ones which exist already?
sure, yeah. I'm not gonna enter that discussion again.
God.
I'm gonna avoid.
No, Pug is gonna get triggered.
And I
Oh.
fucking
Don't
flanked
get
an entire
triggered.
team.
Don't get triggered. No, Pug is gonna get triggered. Stop it. Stop talking about shotguns.
Pug, shut your social justice warrior ass out. There we go. Don't
Ah.
get triggered.
It's not very nice. Okay, Madman says, #fix Phantom. Make the EMP separate from the cloak. Make the cloak as invisible while running as you are while standing. Still, you know, that's pretty interesting. Interesting thoughts. And I guess I want to say thank you to all of you who showed up today
How
for the
long has been
podcast.
this stream?
Uh,
Seems like it was pretty short.
I mean, 40
Yeah.
minutes so far. So it's not
I
that
guess
short.
I'm up.
Don't worry. It's not normally I
You
go
guys
for
want to play a casual?
Uh,
Casual?
nah.
Casual.
I've got you guys can do it if you want to, but I've got to do other stuff. I've got to
What
edit
the
it.
fuck you got to do? It's Friday night. Jesus
I've got to
Christ.
edit a
Okay.
video. I've already pre-recorded stuff and I want to edit and then
Shut the
post.
fuck up. You're going to jerk
Play
off. Don't
one
lie to me.
casual match.
No, don't make me do that. Okay, first off, before we leave, what do we want to talk about next week?
Gender equality.
Thank you for your consideration. But like, honestly, what do you want to talk about next week?
Yo, I'm at my eggs.
Weapon cards.
Weapon cards?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Weapon card.
Mhm.
No, let's not talk about weapon cards because the next updated new default weapon cards are gonna be all changed and shit like that, and the system's
Yeah.
gonna get basically kind of,
Yeah,
you know, a little bit
yeah.
nice.
Okay, so what should we talk about? Maybe another Merc we've got an issue with?
Let's see.
How about the new
Mm.
terminal? Madman says that. How about we talk about the
Oh,
possible
what
new
about
terminal?
Hunter? What about
Yeah.
Hunter?
We
I
can
mean,
ta-
I can still bitch about shotguns and javelins all day long. So I'm down
No,
with that.
don't get him triggered.
Okay, here's what we're gonna talk about next week. We're gonna talk about new stuff. We're gonna talk about the new
Rhino.
We're gonna talk about terminal. We're gonna talk about Hunter, and we're gonna talk about Rhino. Okay? You
What's
guys,
wrong with hunting?
Rhino's not new.
I know, but
Rhino's
like,
a bitch, though. He's a fat, chubby motherfucker with diabetes, A, B, C, and fucking D.
isn't it called Type 2? Type 1,
Yeah,
Type
that's
2.
No. There's only 2 types of diabetes, but he's so fucking fat. His 2
He's-
diabetes fucking had like siblings.
His diabetes has diabetes.
His diabetes
Basically.
had sons.
Oh my
His
god.
diabetes was so diabetic, it fucking made his own fucking like internal survival complex. Fucking
Oh god.
Okay,
system,
so
and that system is diabetes to you, alright? There
so
you go.
stay tuned for next week at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Make sure to join so you can get a free copy of Dirty Bomb with 2 free mercs. It's gonna
Yeah.
be Skyhammer and Aura.
Yeah,
Completely free.
completely
I'm
free.
paying for it out of my own pocket, so you guys are welcome.
And we're gonna be talking about the new Merc Hunter and the new rework for Terminal, and you know, speculating about that. Thank you guys for watching,
Talk
and
about Guardian too.
we can talk about
mean,
Guardian. Yeah, Guardian's
sure.
pretty new, and thank you guys for watching. And thank you guys who joined the podcast. You guys are always amazing. And I wouldn't be here without you guys. So have a nice day.